Good day, my name is Femi Akonde. I'm Managing Partner at Odyssey Capital Partners, and I'd like to spend a few moments today just talking to you about what we do and how we do it and what makes us different. We've been practicing in the area of family wealth for about 14 years now, and among our partners we have industry experience for about 153 years. We serve both the very wealthy clients in the ultra high net worth as well as emerging families, and basically this is how we do it. So we focus on the areas of family governance, which is basically talking about family continuity. We look at the area of next gen apprenticeship systems, how to onboard them into the family, how to train them in values, how to give them experience, and so on. We also have extensive connections with healthcare partners who are able to recommend best of breed healthcare that's heavily customized for each family. In addition to that, we do family business continuity, succession. We do third-party work on a white label basis for financial institutions, and we have an unmatched system for producing very accurate behavioral profiles for family members. The objective of our firm is to basically give our clients a meaningful life, and I hope to show you why in a couple of minutes. So the real problem of wealth has always been the same. It's been the fact that wealth scarcely lasts beyond 3 generations. The first generation makes the wealth, the second generation keeps it, the third generation spends it, and this cycle goes on and on. And you know, this is such a distressing cycle, and the questions we've asked ourselves is, in spite of all the advances in asset management, portfolio theory, and so on, why has this problem persisted? And so we've dug a little bit deeper to try to look at what could be the roots of why family wealth extinguishes after the third generation. And what we found was very interesting. Basically, we found that what we think clients are worrying about is not what they're actually worrying about. If we look at the charts, we see that for many wealthy people, their concerns are not actually money. The first few concerns, their top concerns, are not about money. It's about their health, it's about their children's motivation, it's about whether they're supporting their family sufficiently, and so on. And wealth only comes in at number 4, and even then it's surrounded by other behavioral issues. And so from there we begin to track that it is possible that we've got this upside down. And the statistics back us out, because the statistics show that wealth failure, 60% of it is down to trust and communication between family members. 25% is due to the readiness of the heirs. 10% is due to the mission that wealth is dedicated to, and only 5% is due to other causes. In other words, we've all been barking up the wrong tree. We've all been trying to solve the issue of family wealth by focusing on finance, whereas we should be focusing on behavior. And so as a firm, we have a completely unique approach to wealth. While we respect the theories of finance, and while we understand them, and while we use them, we also take great pains to make sure that our objective for the client is actually to ensure that the client has a well-lived life, and to make sure that those things that really bother the client, those below the horizon anxieties, are well dealt with. So how do we exactly do it? What's our approach? It's taken us a couple of years. We've done a lot of innovations, a lot of research, but we finally found a system that works. And it all starts with family history. We have a methodology that captures family history using a variety of methods to capture the family's history and its circumstances at different times of its existence. And then we make sure that we marry that with the historical context. All stories have to be set within a context, and we look at the context of countries, their politics, their economies, the social, cultural issues, and even fads. We look at all the things, music, all the things that shape and impact the family story. We also consider faith and values. What are the faiths? What's the values? What are those things that the family is so heavily subscribed to? These are important drivers in the family story. We try to understand whether this faith or values is nominal or whether it is real and expressed, and how far it's actually communicated in the lives of the children and the grandchildren. Next, we put together a really powerful algorithm that puts all these things together, using lots of quantitative studies mixed with more subjective studies. And at the end of the day, we come up with something that we feel is really powerful, which we call the wealth DNA. The wealth DNA essentially is the way the family has made its money in the past. It's a snapshot of the family at its strongest form. And what we try to do from this point on is basically to map that and to try to extend that into the family's practices and processes. So at the end of the day, when we've gone through all the history, we've gone through the family genealogy, we've gone through the key moments in family history, we've synthesized it with faith, we've synthesized it with beliefs, communication systems, and so on. We come to a place where we're now able to give the family processes that will continue that wealth DNA and in fact improve it. So in this stage, we create family constitutions or charters, we create family trust deeds, we collect health policies, business policies, next gen apprenticeship schemes, the family bank documentation, and so on. And this is the way we've done it, and it's really been successful. And we look forward to meeting with you and to speaking with you and seeing in what ways we can help you become and remain a family of means. Thank you very much. We've enjoyed being with you, and we hope you've enjoyed being with us too.